Hello and welcome back to Faster Than Light, where we shall continue with the adventures of the EFZ Derp. And immediately upon re-entering the game, we are reminded that we are in horrible shape. Our hull is almost gone, but we do have 2 layers of shielding. We've got quite a few crew, and we've got a few upgraded systems, I believe, I hope. Yes, we do. We have cameras and shields. Oh, and our artillery beam. And some power. Yes, we've got a few things going for us, but not much. This is definitely a big point against. We've got 14 fuel, 12 missiles, and 8 drone parts. Let's just see where we can go. Exit is down here, and given the poor state of our ship, I'm not inclined to hang around and really visit as many beacons as we can. So let's just jump down here and follow along to the exit, and hopefully one of these will be a shop. Let's get underway. This was the site of a recent battle. Either a show of Mantis force or the NG here weren't disposed to go peacefully. You pick through the pieces. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 20 scrap. I wonder what happened. Did the NG win? Did the Mantis win? So much left unknown. But nothing much we can do here now. Let's jump ahead. It doesn't really matter which of these we go to for the moment, but on the off chance that this beacon can also reach this one, then visiting this beacon specifically will let us know if this is a shop at least, so we'll go along the top route. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Well, there's no reason not to hear him out, so we'll respond. Your ship seems reasonably equipped. Yeah, but falling apart. A freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste, and I fear for the cargo's safety. I'm looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. I noticed that he's only fearful for the cargo's safety and not the crew's. That's a bit heartless, but okay, we'll accept. We'll go find them. At least you're confident. For what little that's worth. Here's the last known location. Okay. Oh, it's in this sector. Well, it's maybe going. No, this is going against my best interest in a way, but if we jump up here, we will possibly find a shop in these sectors as well. We've got plenty of time, so in the interest of maximizing our potential of finding a shop, let's go and have a look. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the Faster Than Light drive to recharge. We're not going to go in there. If an asteroid hit us, we would be buggered in no uncertain terms. So, too dangerous. Ah, thank goodness. This is what we came for. We haven't got enough scrap to do much repair, but we'll be able to get a little bit. An NG ship hails you. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. I understand. Right. Once again, I'm going to have to spam this button. I do apologize. Okay. Well, at least that's putting us in a little bit better situation. Advanced FTL navigation allows the ship to jump to any previously visited beacon. Oh wow, so that is very tempting actually. If we had scrap, I'd possibly go for that. Though this is very nice. It'll let us know exactly what... Well, it'll let us know if there's a ship in the next sector. There's potential for a ship anyway. If there's asteroids, storms... I'm not sure about storms because the sensors might not work in a nebula. But it'll certainly tell us about suns. So you can avoid some nasty confrontations with that. And it's only 30 scrap. Well, let's go ahead and jump to our quest. And if we're fortunate, we may be able to pick up enough scrap to revisit the store. You arrive at the last known location of the merchant's delivery. You begin the scan for the lost ship. After a quick scan, you find a ship being chased by a pirate. This must be the missing delivery ship. You move in to rescue them. No! Oh, you fool. Okay, let's go for... Well, this is the problem with this particular ship is... We're not going to be able to do much. Okay, that upgraded shield system is helping. We pulled it down, and the next shot will probably pull it off. Okay. That upgraded shield system was a very good call. That's pretty much the only thing that's preventing them from doing damage to us right now. Okay. We might be able to do this. Let's go for their engines. Oh, no, never mind. Our hull beam has done the job. Let's go for their helm instead. Wow. Did that without any damage. You contact the delivery ship who are grateful for your assistance. They offer you a reward for saving them. 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 16 scrap. Preferred more scrap, honestly. Okay, well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, and let's move on. We've got to get back to the exit now, otherwise the rebels are going to be on our tail. And jump again. We may be able to make it ahead of the rebels. I'm not certain though. The ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. 6 fuel for 12. Yeah, okay. That's a good offer. I think it's 3 in a shop, so we're getting it for 1 scrap less for each. So that's a decent trade. Oh, thank goodness we can jump straight to the exit. Let's do that. Last thing I want is for the ship to go down in the very beginning. You've arrived at the long-range jump beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Intervene to defend the outpost. Well, we've got nothing to lose at the moment. Well, we do. We've got our ship to lose, but they've got cloaking and 1 missile system. Hopefully they don't have stealth weapons. So let's intervene to defend the outpost. Let's go ahead. Is this weapon charging? I'd hope that this would charge even though this was cloaked, because it charges kind of on its own. Spread that out. Let's get another engine in there to help. Don't worry too much about it. It's okay. Let's pump that extra. We've lost 1 point of energy in this, so we'll focus our energy now on the engines to just help us get out. Oh wow! That is the first time I've ever seen a ship get wounded whilst cloaked. And it got hit by 2 of our shots, so that was actually phenomenally good. Well done, crew. Now, let's see if we can get some repair. Oh no, we need that repaired. Need that missile gone. Badly. The cloak is probably going to come back up. Damn it. Right, let's get in here. Do what we can. All we need to do is repair this breach and then get out for now. Oh, you swines! It was about ready, I'm sure of it. Okay, the oxygen isn't enough for people looking to repair the system without getting wounded. And this should ensure that we can continue to damage their weapon system. Oh wow. Oh, they probably only cloak for a little while though with that. There we go. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 12 scrap. Not too bad. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 25 scrap. Let's get Santa over to get healed up. Is everyone else okay? Yep. Okay, let's get Santa back on weapons and put power back into our weapon system. Actually, we'll also buy a level in this. And we could increase this again as well. But for the time being, we'll just go ahead and put this power into our engines. And let's go ahead and jump then to the next sector. We've got 2 civilian sectors, nothing particularly important about either of them, so we'll go for the lower one. For no particular reason at all. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit at beacon and jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels can catch you. Catch us. Catch the ship. Catch the hopes and dreams of the Federation. There's a store, but we can't really do anything there, so we'll go down here. Possibly jump through the nebula, just because it'll give us a little bit extra chance to find some scrap. This must be one of the rebels' unmanned scout ships. Looks like there's no way around the fight. That's fine, we won't help him. Oh. So that's the power of his FTL drive, so... Oh man. Got 2 burst lasers, are they? And 1 hull beam sort of thing. This might be rough, actually. Right, go for their weapon system. Ah, good. Declan should be fine in there. Though he took a little bit of damage from getting hit. Right, Declan, in there please. You get down here and prepare to help Psych. Put that back online. Okay, we should be fine. This is not a big problem, it should be fine. The weapon system again. Damn it! Scout jumps away. It will certainly have informed the fleet of your position. You must get to the next sector as soon as possible. Well, that was a bit of a pain. In my rush to take out their weapon system, I completely forgot that they were about to try and jump away. I should have prioritized their jump drives. Oh well, not a lot we can do now, but we should get people healed up. Looks fine. So we'll just get Declan in there to get a bit of healing. Not only did we take some hull damage from that and not get any scrap, but we're now going to be being chased by the rebels, which is not ideal. So we're just going to make a beeline for the exit at this point. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. We'll intervene to help, and whilst we're doing that, I'll have a sip of tea. Hopefully that'll get rid of the frog in my throat. Detecting a higher threat, the automated ship moves in to engage your ship. Ah, another cloaking ship. They've got 1 heavy laser, and that won't penetrate our shields. And that beam, I'm not sure what type of beam it is. It could penetrate our shields, but I'm not sure. Hopefully it won't. No, it can't. So we're not going to worry about that for now. We're going to go for the cloaking system, because if we can take that down, then it's going to just let us continue to harass them. And again, please. Damn it, we were too late. Oh, but it looks like because of the damage we've done to the cloaking system, they aren't able to stay cloaked for very long, so that's great. If all of these shots hit, we should win. Pardon me. Right. Oh, great. Extra's gone up in shields. And there we go. Another sip of tea. The ship breaks apart, and you quickly salvage what you can. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 14 scrap. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. This seems to be happening quite a lot in this playthrough. Or at least, quite close together. Now, we can afford to visit the store now. And I think it would be in our best interest to do so. The space station here has a travelling merchant who shows you his wares. Wow. What is this hull laser? 2 damage to systemless rooms. That's pretty interesting. We're going to go ahead and fix all. There we are. For the first time in a while, we are full health. And I don't think there's really anything else we want to purchase. If only we could sell our missiles, but we cannot. And despite having had this drone before, I have never used it. So I'm going to sell that. It doesn't really give us enough to buy anyone, but it may give us enough to do something here. We could certainly upgrade our oxygen supply, which will be useful, even if only to prevent oxygen being taken down too easily. Or we can buy some power, and then we don't quite have enough for an extra thing here, so I'm inclined to go ahead and upgrade our oxygen. So let's go ahead and jump. Now it's a matter of trying to stay ahead of the rebels who are catching up quickly. You immediately notice a rebel ship chasing what appears to be a civilian transport. However, you are detecting chatter on an encrypted Federation channel. Oh no! That transport is carrying Federation loyalists. Quickly, aid the Federation ship. You power up your weapons and engage the rebel ship. They have a defense drone. That's fine, we don't have lasers. So, first and foremost... Actually, let's go for their oxygen. No, let's go for their weapon supply. They do have enough to be able to puncture our shields. But, thankfully, Extro is pretty good on shields, so he's bringing them up pretty quickly. Wow. Aavak and Psyche are really close to fully being mastered in their professions. This is really good. They're doing really well. We've already got an evade of 24 and we haven't even upgraded the engines yet. Build that head. Let's just vent that. There. That was good. That's taken down their ability to dodge. And this is now over for them, I would say. We'll just wait for this fire to go out. Actually, in the meantime, Pipalook... Oh no, damn it. I was going to say Pipalook could help with that, but Declan could go and put that fire out. You can close the rest of those. There we go. Right. Oh. 1 fuel, 1 drone part and 22 scrap, and we're going to contact the Federation ship. Their ship looks to be on the verge of destruction and life signs are fading quickly. Quickly try to rescue the crew. Despite your efforts, the majority do not survive. The sole survivor offers to join your crew and helps you strip the now derelict ship of useful components. Oh man, we failed. We failed our Federation brethren. Their sacrifice will not be in vain. We will destroy the vile rebels. Right. Who have we got? Elizabeth. Elizabeth the Rockman. Rock woman. Rock person. Yes. Because it's not right of us to assume that the name Elizabeth is female. Perhaps in Rockman culture, Elizabeth is a very manly name. So, rock person, Elizabeth. Yes. Let's move on. Actually, let me just quickly check that everyone is at full health. They look to be. That's good. I really wish that this weapon system had a console. Damn it, that would be awesome if we could just have someone man it and speed it up. But we can't, so let's move on. Right, well, that's good. I was a little bit concerned that once you failed any of the they're looking for you and they're about to jump out events, that this would permanently get a boost, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It seems that they may have had a significant boost to catch up to us, but they've gone back down to their normal sort of progress speed now, so that's not too bad. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Very wise. But we need your goods. Oh, they've got a transporter. But I'm not going to worry about that. We've got a full crew and we've got some Mantis on board as well. They look like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. So we need to go for that. Right. Get down here, Declan. They've sent one person in here. They will not be able to do much against us. Oh, that's cool. They don't shoot lasers. They just throw rocks at people. That's awesome. There we go. Right. Elizabeth, up to medbay. I can't afford to keep missing. Oh, well done, guys. I believe that Psyche and Yep, Psyche and Aavak have both leveled up to their highest level. We need to take this engine out. Oh, thank goodness. Come on, guys. Oh, that was amazing. Our hull laser just took out O2 teleporter and their helm. Oh, that is not good, though. Quickly get in there. And you. We need to plug that gap and bring our engines back online. Right. Well, their engine is down. They're not going anywhere, so we'll focus on their weapon system for now. Wow, Psyche took a pounding for that. Get into medbay, Psyche. And we'll leave you guys in there for now. They don't have any weapon systems of any real merit, so we'll power up our medbay. And this should be it for them. And I believe, yes, Santa just leveled up. Right. We've got 28 scrap and a new weapon, a hull beam. It was somehow undamaged in the fight. Yes. Great. Let's have a quick look at that. The hull beam. This beam is most powerful when targeting large, empty sections of hull. Note, beam damage is reduced by 1 for every shield it passes through, which allows for partial shield piercing. But as the damage per room is only 1, it can't pass through any shields. Even 1 layer of shielding would reduce the damage to 0, so... It's got a small breach chance, but does 2 times the damage on systemless rooms. How much power does it take? 2. Again, another one that's going to be painful for us to power up. Right, in the meanwhile, let's move Declan out, and Pip will look out, and Psych back in. Psych, do what I tell you. Okay. Right, Elizabeth. We've got a lot of crew on this side of the ship, so I'm going to move Elizabeth over to the camera. There's, sensor station. And then just check on Santra again. Yes, 1 out of 65. And almost leveled up on repair. It's going quite well. I sincerely hope you can't hear me drinking that tea. Not that I'm embarrassed about drinking tea, but yeah. Don't know what it is with me today. I've got quite a frog in my throat. Let's jump towards... Well, actually, we've got quite a lot of scrap. Let's just check out what we can do with that. I'm very interested in upgrading our engine systems. But at the same time, putting an extra 50 into this would be phenomenal, because it would bring that laser down to a 30-second charge time. But equally, we could put more power into this system. It's a big choice. But right now, if they hit this system at all, they take down our only weapon, regardless how charged it is. So by putting that little bit in there, we bring that up. And I think we'll upgrade our medical bay as well. Overall, I think this gives us some backup. They can do 1 point of damage to our weapons room without taking our burst laser down. And as soon as we can, I think we should upgrade it to 2. Even if we don't have the power, but obviously we should pursue getting the power as quickly as we can to bring this other burst laser up. But yeah, for now, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and jump. And we can either choose to explore the top or the bottom regions, and given that there's a lot of systems around this bottom region, I'm going to go there. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Got 2 layers of shielding. It looks like 1 missile and 1 teleporting bomb, but we don't even have the ability to choose to pay the toll, so we're just going to have to make do. Too bad. You will regret this decision. I sincerely hope we don't. Only we had a teleporter, we could get in there and just mess up their day. This may be bad. That looks like a powerful weapon laser as well. Oh, thank goodness. Taking out their teleporting weapon. That is going to hurt. Okay, it hit someone that didn't matter, but it did 3 points of damage. That was really, really not good. This is where I'm starting to wish that I'd actually powered this up so it would fire every 30 seconds instead of every 40. Okay. They're aiming for systemless rooms, so that is probably some sort of breach gun, some sort of hull. Much like the hull beam, maybe something which does more damage if it hits an empty room. You get a frantic message, take everything we have, just don't kill us. No, you started this fight. You and your toll-taking ways. We're not going to just leave you around to prey on the next unsuspecting traveller. We will not accept your surrender. We will, in fact, do everything we can to kill you. Get over there, Pip, look. There we go. Fools! The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 3 fuel, 1 drone parts, and 31 scrap. Now, that is quite nice. Let's just check. Is Psych... No, Psych's taking a bit of a beating there. So, we're going to send him across to Medbay. And have a look at getting more power, perhaps? Or... Well, we could afford this now, so... Yeah, I mean... I made the decision to do that, so I'm going to stick with that. It's a good decision, in my opinion. Otherwise I wouldn't have decided to make it in the first place. Best decision that I can make. So, that will give us possibly one big hit from something, a missile perhaps, or a shot from a burst laser, where one goes through the shields and then the other two hit the weapon room. It gives us a little bit of a buffer. So, whereas the 1 point I had in there, really that was only going to protect us from a very light scratch, this will now probably protect us from one solid hit before taking down the burst laser. And with the next 50 scrap we've got, we can bring on the second burst laser, and once we've got 2 of those firing frequently, that's 6 shots. And that will probably be enough to do substantial damage to whatever we hit. So, but our hull is in poor shape again. Look at all these missiles and drone parts, and we're just not able to use them. It's annoying. Let's go ahead and jump. Well, we can jump down there, I suppose, but no, let's just jump to the middle to see if we can spot any distress signals or something. You discover yet another unlicensed and uncharted Mantis colony. They certainly waste no time in expanding their claims. A Mantis ship moves to intercept you before you can jump away. Well, they don't have many crews, so the fact that they've got this transporter, I'm not sure if that's going to really help them, because I'm not certain that they will bother sending 1 of 2 crew across. The only one they could really send is the Mantis, because the NG would get ruined pretty quickly. And it doesn't look like they've got weapon systems that could really threaten us with 2 shields. So, oh no, they are sending the Mantis. Oh, they're going straight to the Mantis room. Oh no, they don't. Well, yeah, Extra, get in there. You'll take him out quickly enough. Let's go for their weapon systems. Ah, and the Mantis seem to spit some sort of corrosive ball or something. So the Rockmen throw rocks, the Mantis shoot acid. That's pretty cool. And then regular humans shoot laser beams. Yeah, we've won this fight. We've already won. For that reason, I'm going to power down my engines by 1 and power up the medbay just to get Elizabeth, fully healed. I was about to say Declan. My apologies, Elizabeth. And there we go. That has absolutely ruined them. Come on, just... I was expecting them to say, oh no, let us go. I'm an NG. I was kidnapped. I'm a slave. No, he's dead. I didn't get to check his name. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 33 scrap this time. That is nice. That is very nice. We're 4 scrap shy of being able to power our burst laser. Though, we're not 4 scrap shy of being able to do this. Bingo. Yes, we'll go with that. The loss of 5% of our evasion is worth bringing on 2 burst laser Mark IIs. I think that'll really help us. And we've got enough time, I think, to visit 1 or possibly 2 of them. Let's jump up, because first we can visit this one, then visit this one, and I'm fairly certain, given the distance, that we'll be able to jump from here to the exit beacon. So let's go ahead and do that. A ship refueling station is at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Again, this is a really good deal, and I see no reason not to go for it. Sure, it would have been nice to be able to get up to another 25 scrap, and we were only 4 off, but that'll mean that we don't have to worry about fuel for a while. Let's go ahead and, jump, not ship. Yeah, let's jump over here. If my assumption is wrong now and we can't jump to the exit beacon, I apologize. I apologize to you, crew, for I've led you astray once again. You receive a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? As long as it's not in this sector, yeah. Let's do what we can. Thank you. If you can just give us a count on their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. Scrap 30. Add a quest mark to the next section. Get the rebels to help. What? What? Quest marker to the next sector. Alright, so maybe that is expressly saying, yeah, it's going to be the next sector. I hope so. Right, let's jump to this exit beacon and hope that there isn't a fight, so that we can end the video on around 30 minutes. We've arrived at the long-range jump beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, we can jump to the next sector. Continue. It's too much to hope for. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. We can't afford it. We wouldn't buy it anyway. Attack the slaver scum. And hope he hasn't got missiles. He does! Damn it. And he's got two mantis and what looks like a human. Actually, we've got 2 burst lasers. Let's fire all of them. Wow, we've completely wiped out his main weapon already. Actually, we'll hold the second burst laser in reserve. There we go. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll die anyway. Okay. We accept. Wow, what is it with Rockman at the moment? Are they like the bitches of the universe right now? That's all we seem to get from places. Who's we got? Trico. Okay, Trico. Welcome aboard. Let's go ahead and buy 1 more power. And this way, we can have our engines afoot. Yes, things are starting to look up for the EFZ Derp. Not by much, but they are starting to look up. It seems that this cruiser, weak early on, really starts to come into its own after it's got a little bit of time. Especially with this artillery beam. I cannot say how many times that has pulled us out of a scrap. By, you know, at the 40-second mark, just brings death and destruction to whatever ship it hits. Probably not. I mean, the amount of times it's knocked out 2 systems and damaged 1. I mean, that's excellent. It usually takes me a turn to knock out a system by itself. Just a whole turn just to bring 1 system down, and this thing's taken out 2 and a bit. I can only imagine it would be even better once we bring it up to 30 seconds. But that's it for this episode. Let's just have a quick look at the sectors. Pirate controlled sector, oh joy. Anyway, we'll leave that jump for the next episode. I hope you can join me, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Take care.